Candace, I know you and your team did a poll to talk about AI, and if people would be interested in using AI to help them personalize their workouts and get real-time feedback. And so I'd love for you to
Yeah.
share those results, because I think that'll tell us a little something about where we are with AI.
Yeah, it was a little bit surprising, because we see this train moving along. And so when we asked, we had about a third, or no, I'm sorry, like a quarter of the people say, yeah, I'd love to use AI for a tailored plan. And then the rest of them were all kind of in this place of like maybe or no, or like, let's see how this all like comes along. So we got different people at different stages of it. And some of it is just like the technical aspect that they're not ready, or they haven't gotten themselves familiar with it yet. So it was a little bit surprising to see that we only got a quarter of people saying like, yeah, I'd go for it.
Tim, I'd love
Yeah.
to hear your insights. I know
Yeah.
you're going to share some pretty cool things today, I think, that I've heard is happening out there, and I can't wait until we can see
Yeah.
them start to come to fruition.
Sure. Yeah. And when we think about AI, it's all about being responsible and having effective use of AI. And we know there's all this hyper personalized data that individuals can collect and they can get programs with that will really tailor the programs. And so the way that I really envision AI moving forward is that it's going to be a really strong complement to the accountability and the motivation that trainers are providing, but being able to have a more customized AI curated program that makes the workout more optimized. And
Yeah.
so that's what's exciting about this is, and a lot of this is mainstream already. Apple already has their workout buddy. Fitbit and Whoop have their coaches. So a lot of this is already starting to hit some of the mainstream, even though 30% of the people may not be ready for it. There's a lot of people who are looking at this. But what's exciting is what's ahead around the predictive analysis of being able to take this personalized data and then to start to predict and say, is someone ready to work out? Is there some burnout concerns? Are there certain trends that individuals need to consider with their own personalized data? So that predictive analysis piece on the AI, that's exciting.
I think that, it's kind of along those lines of what Tim said, is that there's just this a little bit of hesitation. And I think that what we always caution our people on is just like, large language models are learning, right? We can trust them, but you have to take it all with a grain of salt. So like, can you get a plan out of there? Yeah, you sure can. But at the same time, we've got to be kind of questioning it. We've got to also, there's this skill set that we're all developing around AI, and to like, how do you prompt it, right? How do you ask the right questions? How do you weed out the bad information?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that skill is going to be developing in all areas of AI.